when we practice Kriyayoga meditation, then each day you will find new dimension of knowledge. Let us imagine that we are very dedicated in our practice. And when we concentrate on self, then what we realize, how to explain existence of self. There are many ways how to explain. Let us think about a book. If you have purchased a book, when we are purchasing a book, immediately we turn the pages. We start looking into the chapter, photographs, how many chapters we have, how many photographs, how many pages. This is a glimpse. We are having glimpse of the complete book. Then we purchase it. Then after that we go deep into the subject. Then we are going deeper and deeper. Then we are doing PhD or research in that. Exactly like this you can feel when we start realizing our presence. Then self has become a compact book of eternity. That book for the first time starts manifesting in the form of embryo inside mother's womb. When keep on concentrating on that, then we will realize that 84 lakhs minimum. How many dimensions? 84,000,000. 84 lakhs embryo. In 9 months, we start experiencing 84,000,000 chapters. That is our form. In that chapter, what we feel? Various kinds of atom molecules, various kinds of embryos of plants, animals, human beings. All together, when try to put into a heading, you will find 84,000,000. This is we experience in 9-month embryonic life. Then we appear in the form of baby. Then we start realizing about our own self. The process of realization is hearing, touch, vision, taste, smell, mental thinking, reasoning. In so many ways, we start realizing our own existence more and more. Then how many years it will take? 1,000,000 years. Then how it happens? How this realization goes? How it is working? Let us imagine like this. If you have purchased a book and you have read one chapter, after reading that chapter, what is our idea? What is our style? Then we close our thing. We try to memorize the subject. Then we start realizing that we are knowing or not. Then we want to write it. That is called reading that book without physical presence of book. You have read it. After that you have closed that. You kept it separately. Then you start realizing about that. This is what happens. We are present in the form of this compact book of eternity. We start reading ourselves. That is self-realization. Then after many years, then we want to close it. We want to read it without any help. That is called physical death. Then in physical death, then we start memorizing the things. Then in astral world, in astral body, we are having deeper learning. Then what we learn, we start memorizing everything, what we have done when our existence were present in the form of visible compact book. Then we learn about self and what are the mistakes. Then we start refreshing ourselves, rejuvenating. Then we start realizing we have done so many mistakes. Then we want to read it again. Then we manifest ourselves in the form of again visible creation, human baby. Then again we start concentrating on it, keep on reading it again and again. And this learning is going on. This is called automatic self-realization steps. And after many years, many 100,000 years, then we realize we can do our conscious journey. We can speed our learning process. We can accelerate it. Then we are practicing Kriyayoga meditation. This Kriyayoga meditation is called acceleration. This is we are having our willing speed. If we love it sincerely, then in one lifetime we will complete this subject of self-realization. Then what we are going to learn, that when we start learning about self, concentrating on head to toes, then we will realize our presence is presence of all creations of cosmos, all atoms, molecules. Imagine how many atoms, how many molecules, infinite. Then how many trees, smaller, medium size, bigger size, infinite. How many trees in the water, infinite. Then how many animals, from virus up to the elephant, infinite varieties. When try to mix two creation together, let us imagine wolf and jackal, or wolf and some other kind of bear. Bear and wolf, when you mix together, you will have new kind of animal. One goat, one sheep, try to mix together, you will have new animal. Then combinations how many? Infinite. Then when we start learning about self, then you will start realizing infinite dimension of self. There is no limit. Then at the last, we realize ultimate truth. That what is the self? It is only one. When we see many division, this is all dream projection. There is only one consciousness, visible, invisible, together one. That is called eternal element. That is called God. That is called self. That is everything. Now let us imagine that when we are concentrating on self in order to know about ourselves, then you are sitting, immediately you feel that neck is 8 feet long. Then you start seeing it. My neck is reached up to the ceiling. Then what you are feeling? Your consciousness is now transferred to the consciousness of giraffe or camel or like some animal. Okay, other time, once I was meditating very sincerely, then I was thinking how these cows and buffaloes are going and they don't feel any uneasiness, they don't have any hand to eat. And how they work with the one tail and 4 legs. They are able to manage everything. There is no hospital, they have not created any hospital. In delivery, we are helping them here, but when they are in forest, automatically they manage themselves. This is very wonderful. I started concentrating on myself. My thought is going more and more on the cow. Exactly I experienced how cow is. I feel very good to be a cow. In that I was having no problem. Fully satisfied with that structure. Now you can imagine, our human body is such great. This visible presence is very great. When you concentrate on it in order to know it more and more, then you start realizing its infinite dimension. Then at the last, we realize there exists only one consciousness which is immortal, omnipresent, all in all. That is one eternal element, that is called God, that is soul, that is self. Then we realize timeless bliss. Timeless bliss means now you will not have any stress, any tension of any kind. This is going to happen. Therefore, when you practice concentration on self, what you are going to feel just after 1 hour may be completely different. When you start talking your perception to others, they will declare you as a mental patient. Therefore, you should not talk your experiences to others. And when you have fear, then medicine is needed. Because when you have fear, when you close your eyes and concentrate on self, then what you feel? Something like funny changes, something funny structure, very unique structure. You are feeling that finger has become very big pillar-like structure. And how is your leg? It's like something different. And if you have fear with this, and still you cannot stop concentrating on self, and you have more and more fear, then we need medicines. There are many chemical medicines are synthesized. When you eat that, then our journey stops. Then our nervous system turns back to that condition where we are not able to feel our existence in the way which creates fear. Therefore, remember, whatever we have experiences of meditation, it is our personal. We should not discuss it. If you are having fear with that, reduce intensity of practice, reduce time of practice, and come here and consult and discuss. You will have no problem. Therefore, long meditation is very important. Without having long meditation, you cannot experience your deeper self. Therefore, every Saturday, we decide that Sunday we are going to have deep meditation. Every Sunday, 4 to 5 hours. After 2-3 years, we are going to change it, 5 to 7 hours. Then once a month, if anybody is interested, they will sit the whole night. But for beginners, more than 3 hours, long meditation is not allowed. If you are practicing more than 3 hours, you will develop fear and you will stop meditating. This is very important to understand it. Therefore, keep on concentrating on head to toes. Practice to love all changes more and more. This is the basic concept. Have no fear with any change, whatever we feel. Now let us practice again.